Hey everybody, this is Nevada College Athletic Association. We have bowl-bound football today. We have the final game between the Chaparral Cowboys going up against the Virginia Valley Miners. Neither team is going to the postseason, so we know it's all in this game just for pride. And we have the coin toss coming up, and the coin toss is going to be heads. The Cowboys are going to receive the ball, and they're going to take their left side of the field. And here we go with the kickoff. We are on the odd defense. So kickoff is going to be number 7, Hartman, for the Miners. He's going to kick off. It's going to go down to kick returner number 1, which is Carter. You got a 38 on that. You go down to 38 on the kick. That's a 52. That's going to go down to the 8-yard line, a 52-yard kick. And the return by the Cowboys is going to go 39. 39 is going to be a green 22. He's going to return it all the way up to the 30-yard line. A 22-yard return. He's going to be brought down by Anderson and Hartzell. And we got the clock going and everybody's running. Here goes the first play. Grady of the Cowboys is going to get the first call. And he's going to run an off tackle at 2. And he's going to be a 24 on a 2. 24 on a 2 is going to be 2 minus 1 is 1. B2 on the defense. B2 on the defense is going to be red and 0 on Princey's. No gain. Princey's overrules the play. Down he goes. He's tackled by number 99, Austin. And that takes it down to 4:14 to play. In my game, we have a good weather day today. It's nice weather. So on the visiting, the home field advantage, visitors -1 on the run, -2 on the pass, nothing on sacks or special teams. All right, here we go. Here's the pass. They're going to open up with a pass now. And that's going to be Young, the Cowboys. He's looking for wide receiver 3, which is Rowell, 86. You got a 16 on a sprint. 16 on a sprint is a 1 -2. It's going to be -1. F2 on the defense is going to be a green 7 and a red 1. That's a 6-yard pickup up to the 36-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 4. He's going to be brought down by Carter and Frost. What is it? Where's it? Carter and Frost. Going to bring him down. All right. Okay, 3rd and 4. We're going to pass. Young backs up in the pocket. He's going to look for tight end number 2, which is 81 Hansford. 22 on a drop back. 22 on a drop back. It's going to be an offensive flag. That's going to hurt the Cowboys. 33 on that. It's going to be a 33. It's going to be an interception X. E3 on the defense is going to be a brown box. Interception overrules. Interception overrules the brown box. You got an X. So you got 2 plus 0 is 2 plus 0 is 2 plus times 2 is 4. Intercepted it on the 40-yard line. And that was intercepted by number 21 Hartzell. A return is going to be, which is return 33 is going to be 15-yard return. So we got to check the penalty on the Cowboys. It could be a pre-snap penalty. That will save them. Nope, it's not. It's going to be a motion. So the play stands. So 13-26. Oh, it's an intercepted pass. He returned it 15 yards. He goes down to the 25-yard line. And he's tackled by, who was it? 33, tackled by the wide receiver 4, which is Weeks. And at 13:26 to play, the penalty is declined. Cowboys is, motion. So penalty declined. 1st and 10 for the Miners on the Cowboys 25. They're going to go to Jackson. Jackson's going to get the call. We got to switch our cards. Go to Cowboys defense and the Miners offense. You got a 34 on an option. 34 on an option. It's going to be an SOB, a sprint out pass. So he's going to be a sprint out. You got 11 on a sprint out, and that's going to be an offensive flag. That's going to hurt the Miners, and that's going to be 11. That's going to be another offensive flag. 2 offensive flags. 36 on a sprint out. It's going to be 1. C1 is going to be a white box, so it's only a 1-yard play pass. Oh yeah, 1-yard pass. And the passer quarterback was number 1 Pong. He's going to be brought down by right tackle 78 Brunahart and 53 Galilino. And what's the flag? There's 2 flags on him. The first flag off. That's going to be a false start. It doesn't matter what the second flag is. It's a false start. Penalty. Miners. False start. Pre-snap penalty. moves it back to the 30. Somebody moved on the line, so we got a 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. And we're going to go Jackson. Jackson's going to get the call. And it's going to be an option play again. 15 on the option. You go down 15. 15 is going to be a green 6. B3 is going to be a red 2. So red 2 and green 6, Adam, 4-yard gain. And that's going to be brought down by middle linebacker Thomas. And that's going to be 12:45 to play in the first quarter. Who made the tackle? 15 is going to be brought down by poor Thomas. Oh, okay. Must have hit the wrong button. 2nd and 11. Okay, we're going to pass. Pog. He wears number 1. He's going to look for tight end number 1, T1, which is Harold. And you got a 12 on a sideline. 12 on a sideline is going to be 41 in green. A2 is going to be a red 3. That's 38. You got 10, 20, 36. It's in the end zone. On the field, it's called a touchdown. It's going to be a booth review. A 1 would be a receiver was out of the end zone. A 2 or 3 is going to be a touchdown. They roll the dice. It's a 2, and it's going to be a touchdown. A 26-yard TD pass at 12:32. And the officials on the field call it a touchdown. The booth let it stand, and it's going to stand as a touchdown. Booth review upheld. Now, come on. Booth review upheld. So it is a touchdown. And here comes the extra point. Miners lead 6-0. And it's going to be Hartman kicking, and he kicks the ball. He just needs a green. 33 in green is going to be on the special teams. 33 is green, and it's going to be good. And the Virgin Valley Miners go up 7-0 over the Chaparral Cowboys. All right, here we go. Kick off, Hartman. Kick off to the Cowboys. It's going to be a kick returner number 2, which is Henry. They roll a 21. 21 is going to be a 50. It's going to go down to the 10-yard line. It's going to come. He's going to bring it out. Henry bringing it. 33. 33 on the roll is going to be a green 12 up to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 22 for the Cowboys. Brought down by Brooks. And that's going to be 12:23 to play. All right, here comes Grady. Grady's going to get the call for the Cowboys. It's going to be a sweep. All right, it's going to be a sweep to the right. A 12. 12 is going to be a red 2 minus another one. Red 3. C1 is a white box, so he loses 3 yards back to the 19 and pushed out of bounds. That didn't help out any. Brought down by Royal. And that's going to be 12:02 to play. They got a 2nd and 12 now. They're going to pass. Cowboys going to look for wide receiver 1. That is Williams. Young looking for Williams. They throw a 33 on a drop back. 33 is going to be a brown box. C2 is going to be a white box. That's going to fall incomplete. So 11:53. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Cowboys. They're going to pass. And that's going to go to wide receiver 4, which is 87 weeks. 35 on a short pass. It's going to be a brown box. A3 on the defense. It's going to be a red box. It's going to be incomplete. And that's going to be 11:45. And the Cowboys got to punt the ball away with 4th and 13. That's not good. I think I'll put my other quarterback in. Yep, and there's a punt. It's going to be Bryant putting away to number 4, punt returner number 4, which is Hartzell. 32 on the punt. Okay, go the roll. 32 is going to be 36-yard punt. That's going to come down on the 45 of the Miners. The return is going to be at 25. 25 is going to be a 15-yard return. Nice return. Down to the Cowboys' 40-yard line. 15-yard return. Brought down by Rowe and Weeks. And that's going to be 11:35 to play. Miners 1st down and 10 on the Cowboys' 40-yard line. Here comes Jackson. 24 on a sweep. That's going to be a 24 sweep to the right. Sweep to the right is going to be a red 1. A3 is going to be a white box, so he's going to lose 1 yard back to the 41-yard line. Bring up a 2nd 11. Brought down by Griffin. The Cowboys takes it under 11 minutes to play. So they're going to pass. They're going to pass the ball down to wide receiver 3, which is quarters, 35 on a drop back, on a bootleg. It's going to be a brown box. A4 is going to be 1 in parentheses. 1 in parentheses overrules the brown box. It's a 1-yard pass play. And it's going to be brought down by Metters and Catalino. All right, 10-15 to play. You got a 3rd and 10 pass. It's going to be Pog. He's going to look for wide receiver 1, which is Worthington. You got a 35 on a sprint. That's going to be a brown box. A3 is going to be a white box. Incomplete. They get it into Cowboys territory. Install at 10:05. 4th and 10 for the Miners on the 40-yard line. We're going to be a coffin kick, minus 10 yards. So the kicker is number 13, Bryant. No, it isn't. The kicker is who? Number 9, Phobie. Oh, it's a punt. It's a punt. We're going to punt it down to kick returner number 1, which is Bird. 34 on the kick. So what's a 34 on the punt? 34 on the punt is going to be 40 yards minus 10 is going to be a 10. A 30-yard punt because you got a minus 10 on the coffin kick. Fair catch on the 10-yard line, so a good punt. And good punt, everything. Oh, messed up on that one too. Yep. Whoops. 10:05, 10 minutes to play. 10 minutes to play. Exactly in the first quarter. All right, Cowboys ball. Grady's going to get the ball. He's going to run an offensive card. They're going to run off tackle. That's a 2. You got a 31. That's going to be a green 2. Minus 1 is 1. D1 on the defense. D1 on the defense is the white box. 1-yard run to the 11. That'll bring up 2nd 9 on the 11-yard line for the Cowboys. He's going to be brought down by Atleta and Anga. Atleta and Anga. All right, pass. We're going to pass. Young's going to pass down to number 3. That's going to be Rowell. 24 on the sideline. It's going to be a brown box. A2 on the defense. It's going to be a quarterback run. Quarterback run overrules the brown box on the priority list. You got a 14. 14 is going to be a 2-yard run in green. So Young scrambles for 2 yards up to the 13-yard line. Going to bring a 3rd and 7. He's going to be brought down by Stone. And we're under 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. What was it? All right, we got, who was it? Oh, quarterback Young scrambles 2 yards. He's brought down by left linebacker Stone. Oops. Come on. That should get there. Okay. 8:44 to play. 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. Pass. That's going to be wide receiver 4. It's going to be Weeks. 33 on a short pass. Screen pass. 33 is going to be a 3 minus 2 is 1. A2 is going to be a red 5 and a green 1. 4-yard loss back to the 9-yard line. And oh boy. That's going to be by Atleta and Aro. 8:03. Punt team comes in on 4th and 11. Bryant going to punt away 2. Punt returner number 2. Bizen, you got a 35. 35 on a Bizen. It's going to be 30 yards. That's not good. All the way out to the 39-yard line. The Miners return. 33. 33 is going to be a fumble the ball after a DS. So DS fumble. So he's going to gain yards and fumble. You got 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 0 is 7. So he's going to fumble the ball on the 32-yard line. Oh, that's a break. If you can get the ball, hands on it. Yeah, a break for the Cowboys and get their hands on it. He was hit by 34, free safety 37. Jackson hits him. Okay. Who's going to recover? We got to go to the offensive dice. You got a 24. That's red. 24 red is defense. And black would be offense. So the Cowboys do recover the fumble. Oh, wow. Good fumble recovery. Picked up by Williams. and he's going to return it how far? 13 on the return. It's going to be 6-yard return up to the 38-yard line. Brought down by the Miners. Oh, going to be brought down by, okay, Bird and Johnson bring him down. So under 8 minutes to go, 7:53. Cowboys recover that fumble and have a 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line of their own. There you go. Grady, let's get something going here with Grady. He's going to hand up. You got a 36 on a draw. That's going to be 5 minus 1 is 4. E2 on the defense. It's going to be a green 1 and a green 4. 5-yard run up to the 43-yard line on that draw to the right. And it's going to be brought down by 24 Bird. And that's going to be 7:16 to play. We're going to go Grady again. We want Grady to run again. We're going to go a draw. We're going to run a draw again. 15 on a draw. That's to the left. 15 to the left. It's going to be a white box minus 1 is 1. A2 on the defense. It's going to be a red 1. And it's going to be minus 2 yards back to the 41-yard line. So a 2-yard loss. And that's going to be by Edmond brings him down. Under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 7. Young's going to pass. He's going to look for wide receiver 3, which is Rowell. You got a 16 on a sideline. That's going to be an offensive flag. Oop, wait a minute. I got the wrong one. 16 on a sideline. It's going to be a defensive flag. Yep, going to be a defensive flag. Right there, defensive. And now the play. 15 on the sideline. It's going to be an offsetting penalties. Offensive flag, defensive flag, offsetting penalties. No play. So 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. Here's the pass. It's going to go wide receiver 2. Is Tillman. 35 on the sideline. It's going to go round box. F2 on the sideline. F2 a blitz. It's going to be a QT. That's not good. Not good at all. 32. He's going to be sacked for 4 yards. So 4-yard loss by Young. He's going to be backed up to the 37. It's going to bring up a 4th and 11. He's tackled by Adelina and Aurora. And that's going to go 5:42 to play in the first quarter. They're going to punt it away. 4th and 11. Brian's punting, kicking down to kick returner number 2. Vincent. They roll a 35, go down to the 35 on the punt column. 35 is going to be another 30-yard punt. That's going to come down on the 33-yard line of the Miners. And it's going to be a 39. 39 is going to be on the punt return, a 70-yard return. He's going to, and they add the 67. They're on the 33. They only need 67. They roll a 70. It's going to be returned for a touchdown. Miners score a touchdown on that at 5:39 to score. And the Miners score another touchdown on a 67-yard punt return. And here comes the kick by Heartland. The kick is a 24. 24 is a green box. It is up and good. And the Miners go up 14-0 on the Cowboys. Oh, that's not good. Hartman kicking off. And he's going to kick down to kick returner number 4, which is 24 Fryer. The kick is a 35. 35 is going to be a 51-yard kick. That's coming down on the 9. Cowboys return it. You got a 36. Cowboys return it 11 yards. That's up to the 20, where he's going to be brought down, 11-yard return. He's going to be brought down by Frost and Anderson, bring him down. And you got 5:26 to play in the first quarter with the Virgin Valley Miners 14, Chaparral Cowboys nothing. Okay, go with Grady. He's going to get the handoff. Grady's going to go a 3 sweep, 35 on a sweep. Go down to the sweep here. 35 on a sweep. It's going to be a 2 minus 1 is 1. F3 on the defense. It's going to be 10 in Princey's. That's going to be a 10-yard run. Princey's overrules the play. Nice run there. Got it covered up on it. Campbell and Vision bring him down. And that takes it to 4:45 to play. The officials come out to stretch the sticks. 1 will be short. 2 or 3 is a first down. They stretch the sticks. It is a 2. It is a Cowboys first down. All right, Cowboys. First down on a 10-yard run. Official measure. First down. All right. Here we go. Now we're going to go Brady. Brady's going to get the call. He's going to run a sweep. That's a 3. 37 on a sweep is going to be a green 8. -1 is 8. C1 on the defense is going to be a white box. 7-yard run up to the 37. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Cowboys. All right, get something going here now. Let's get something going here. And that's 4:07. We're going to go 25 Worsley. Worsley's going to get the call. He's going to run a draw. And that's going to be a 13 on a draw. 13 on a draw. He's going to be red 8. -1 is red 9. F3 is going to be a white box. He's going to lose 9 yards all the way back to the 28-yard line. A 9-yard loss. Oh, what a play. Oh, terrible, terrible. He's going to be brought down by 93 Carter. And that's going to go 3:43 to play in the first quarter. 3rd and 12. Young's going to pass. Young's going to look for wide receiver 3, which is Roel. 21 on a sprint is going to be a 14 -2 is 12. A3 on the sprint is going to be a white box. 12-yard pass play right to the 40-yard line. It's right at the line to make. They're going to have to measure this. He's brought down by Alder. And we're going to have to measure the first down. Yep, 14, yep. That's going to be 3:01. A 1 is short. 2 or 3 is a first down. It is a 2, and they got a first down. All right, official stretch that string, and it's a first down. Official measure. First down. First down, Cowboys. All right, first down on that 12-yard pass play. Go Grady. Grady's going to get the call. They're on the 40-yard line. They're going to run a sweep. That's a to the left, to the right. That's going to be a green 7. -1 is going to be a 6. You go down to A5. That's a white box. That's a 6-yard run up to the 46 and pushed out of bounds. Nice going there. That's going to be brought down by Austin. And that's going to go 2:42 to play. They come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go Grady on 2nd and 4 at 2:20. And it's going to be a sweep to the left. A 23 is going to be a 4 -1 is 3. D4 on the defense is going to be a green 1 and a green 3. 4-yard run right to the 50-yard line, right to the line to make. Another measurement's coming up. He's tackled by 97. Debab. And we're going to go down to, what is that, a bounce? Nope, it's going to be 2:03. A 1 is short. 2 or 3 is a first down. They stretch the chain. First down, 3rd in a row. That's good for the Cowboys. That's the 3rd stretch for the chains and a 3rd first down. Official measure. First down. They stretch the chains. It's a first down. We're going to go with 20, Brady. Brady's going to get the call. He's going to run an option right there. You got a 35 on an option. 35 on an option is a SOB sprint pass, and now they're going to go to a pass. 24 on a sprint pass is going to be 3 -2 is 1. A1 on the defense is going to be a white box. It's only a 1-yard pass. Oh, that didn't help you. It's going to bring up 2nd 9 on the Miners 49-yard line. Brought down by the right end 99 Austin. And that's 1:24 to play in the first quarter. We're going to pass. Dunk's going to have to put it up. He's 4 for 7 for 15 yards. He's going to look for tight end 1, which is Powell. You got a 31 on the sideline. 31 on the sideline is going to be a quarterback sack. E1 on the defense is going to be a red box, so the quarterback sack rules. 23 is going to be a 7-yard sack on that. That's not good. There goes the sack. He's back to the 44-yard line. He's going to bring a 3rd and 16 up for the Cowboys. He was sacked by Cataldino and Trency. Oh, wait, wrong guys. Carter and Frost bring him down. Oh, I'm sorry. Carter and Frost. Okay. Carter and Frost bring him down. Okay, so it's going to bring a 3rd and 16 for the Cowboys on the 44-yard line. They're going to pass. They need something big here. Going to throw to Owell. They got a 20 on a sideline, 20 on a drop back. That's a green 13, -2 is 11. D3 is going to be a green 9 and a green, D3 is going to be a red 9 and a green 11. It's going to be a 2-yard pass play to the 46-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and 14, brought down by Hartzell. And that's going to be 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Cowboys are forced to punt again after moving the ball 26 yards on 9 plays, keeping it from 5 minutes and 9 seconds, and getting nothing. That's keeping the ball. Brian kicks it down to punt returner number 2. That's Vincent. 16 on the punt return. 16 on the punt. What's a 16? 16 is going to be a 30 and a fair catch. 24-yard line, fair catch, and that's going to drop it down to 25 seconds to go in the first quarter, with the Virgin Valley Miners 14 and the Chaparral Cowboys nothing. Oh, it's a fair catch. Yep, it's a fair catch. All right, let's go with Jackson. Jackson's going to get the call. 3 yards on 2 carries. You're going to run a sweep on Jackson. 23 to the left. That's number 23 to the left. 23 is an offensive flag. That'll help the Cowboys. You got a, we got a dice didn't roll, so we'll roll that 1 dice by itself. 31, that's going to be a white box. A1 is going to be a white box. No gain. Stepped right there at the 24-yard line. Front down by Collins and Hill. And what is it? No, Collins and who? Collins and Metters. The flag is a motion. Motion? Yep. Motion? Or, yeah, let's call it a motion. We're going to decline the penalty. So it takes it down to 13 seconds to go. Penalty declined. It is a motion on the Miners. We're going to decline the penalty and take the play. So they're going to put it up now, leading 14-0. They're going to throw down to tight end number 1. That is Hartle. They got a 34 on a sprint. That's going to be a brown box. D3 on the defense. It's going to be a red box. Incomplete. So now you got 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're going to pass again on 3rd and pass. It's going to be a wide receiver 4, which is Peters. 21 on a sprint. That's going to be a QT. E1 is going to be a white box. So a QT is going to be 34. He's going to be fumbled. X. Ooh, that's going to be a big play for the Cowboys maybe. He fumbles the ball. He's sacked. You got an X. 34 is an FX. Uh-oh. So you got 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 0 is 6. That's times 2, 12 yards. He fumbled on the 12-yard line. Could be a big play for the Cowboys. And 33 is hit by Catalanino. And he's the one that tackled, made the fumble. Who's going to recover the fumble? They have a 35. You go down to the offensive card. 35 is red. That's defense. Black is offense. Picked up by the right end, number 70, Griffin. Can he run it in? He's on the 12-yard line. 37 on the return is a 20. They're on the 12. And Griffin takes it in for a Cowboy touchdown at the end of the first quarter. All zeros on the board. And the Cowboys score a defensive touchdown on a fumble and takes it in. All right. We got a kick by Cherokee. Cherokee kicks. And the kick's at 34. 34 is green. That kick is up and good. And just like that, you got the Cowboys on the board at the end of the first quarter. We're the Virgin Valley Miners 14, Chaparral Cowboys 7. And we're going to check your stats are good. So we are at the end of the second quarter. Switch sides. And we are starting the second quarter with a kickoff. Oh, okay. Kickoff. Let's get it going. 6. Cherokee kicking off 2. Kick returner number 1 right there. And that's going to be Bird. You got 26. 26 is going to go 55 yards. That's going to go down to the 10-yard line, a 5-yard line, a 55-yard kick. You got a 33 on the return. 33 on the return for the Miners is a green 32. Nice return all the way up to the 37-yard line of the Miners. He's going to be brought down by 48 Hicks. And that's going to be the first down and 10 on the 37-yard line. Let's go Jackson. Jackson's got 3 yards on 3 carries. Okay, we're going to run a sweep. That's a sweep. You got 33 on a sweep to the left. 33 left. Oh, we're going wrong way. 33 left. Get to the offensive card. 33 is going to be a green 5. E2 is going to be a white box. 5-yard run to the 42-yard line. Second 5 on the 42. Brought down by Daniel and Washington. Sorry. Catalanino and Washington. And it's going to drop it. Okay. 4:13 to play. We're going to go 44 Jackson again. Try and get him some yards going here. You got a draw. 25 on a draw is going to be a green 2. F2 is going to be a white box. 2-yard run. up to the 44-yard line. Going to be a 3rd and 3. Brought down by Hill. And that's going to take it down to 13:35 to play in the second quarter. We're going to run with Britt. Britt's going to run, and he's going to be option. And you got a 26 on an option. That's going to be -3, a red 3. C1 is going to be a red 3 and a red 1. That's going to lose 4 yards back to the 40-yard line. And they're going to be forced to punt. Cowboys pull that one off good. Tackle by Inanita. It brings them down, and it takes it down to 12:56 to play in the second quarter. And the punt team for the Miners comes out. And that's going to be number 9, Colby. Colby's going to punt down to punt returner number 3, which is Hicks. They roll to 22. Got to go down to the Miners punt column. 22 is going to be a 34 and a fair catch. 10, 20, 34 down to the 26-yard line. Fair catch. 12:51 to play in the second quarter. Cowboys have the ball. It was a fair catch. There's no return on that. Oh, fair catch. Okay, here we go. 26 Grady, who's got 21 yards on 8 carries. It's going to be an off tackle. That's going to be a 2. You got a 12 on an off tackle. That's going to be to the right side. 12 is going to be a defensive flag. That's going to be a flag there on the 2. Okay, 34. Go down to 34. That's going to be a green 6 -1. It's going to be 5. Red C2 is going to be a red 1. On the green 5. 4-yard run to the 30. 4-yard run. He's going to be brought down by Boston and Houston. And the play is going to be, what's the penalty? 25, offside. So 12:45, they'll notify the play on the Miners, offside. Going to move the ball from the 31 to the 26 to the 31. It's going to be 1st and 5. Go Grady. Grady's going to get the call. He's going to run an option. You got a 23 on an option. It's going to be SOB. It's going to be a sprint out pass. 35 on a sprint out pass. It's going to be a quarterback run. E1 is going to be a white box. So the quarterback is going to run. He's going to roll a 25. He's going to get a green 6. So Grady's going to run. Young is going to scramble for 6 yards up to the 37-yard line at 1st down. 6-yard run. Brought down by right linebacker 91 Houston. All right, 12:05 to play. All right, going to be Grady again. Oh no, it won't be Grady. It's going to be Bradley. We'll go Bradley. Bradley's going to run an option. 32 on an option. It's going to be bootleg, a BL. So 33 on a bootleg is going to be a brown box. B4 on the defense is going to be a white box. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 with 11:53 to play in the second quarter. So Young is not 5 for 9 for 10 yards. He's going to pass. Going to look for that one. Didn't roll all the way. Looking for tight end 2. That's going to be Hansford. 22 on a drop back on a bootleg. It's going to be a green 4. -4. -2 is going to be a 2. C4 on the defensive white box. The green 2 is going to be a 2-yard pass play. Going to bring up 3rd 8. Oh, come on. That's defensive 76. Fonderay. This could be 11-12. 3rd and 8. Okay. Cowboys passing. Young going to drop back. He's going to look for wide receiver 2, which is Tillman. 35 on a sprint. It's going to be a quarterback run. A1 is going to be a white box. So quarterback's going to run. He's got a 24. 24 is a red 5. He's going to be dumped for a 5-yard loss. Can't do that, man. A 5-yard loss. Back to the 34. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he's dropped by the right end 99 Austin. And that takes it under 10:34 to play in the second quarter. 4th and 13 for the Cowboys. They're trailing 14-7 to the Miners. They're going to punt. That's Bryant. This is their 5th punt today in the first half. Going down to punt returner number 4. That's Hartzell. 26 on the roll. You go to the roll. 26 is going to be a 33. Down to the 33-yard line. It is returnable. He's going to return it. They roll a 32. Go down to a 32. 32 is going to be a white box. He's going to be brought down right on the 33-yard line by the punt defense return. And that's going to be brought down by 24 Fryer. And that's going to be 10:22 to play in the second quarter. They're going to go Trevor Jackson. He's going to get the handoff. That's going to be an option play. 5. 18 on a 5. Go down to the offensive dice. 18 on a 5 is a defensive penalty. Defense 32. That's going to be a green 6. D1 is a white box, so a 6-yard run out to the 39-yard line. That's a 6-yard run, 2nd and 4, but there's a flag on the ground. Catalino and Valerie brings him down. What's the flag on the Cowboys? It's going to be an offside. Take the penalty. So 10-12 to play. We're going to notify the play. We're going to take the offside. It's going to go from the 33 of the Miners to the 38, going to bring up a 1st and 5. Okay, we're going to go Jackson. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to get a what? A draw. On a draw. It's going to be a 25 on a draw. It's going to be a green 2 minus 1. 2 yards. You got a D2. It's going to be a white box. 2-yard run to the 40. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3 on the 40 for the Miners. He's brought down by Hill. And we got 9:35 to play. Okay, we're going to go Crit's going to run. Crit's going to run the ball. He's going to run it off tackle. That's a 2. 14 on a 2 is going to be what? 14 on a 2 is going to be 1. E3 is going to be a white box. That's a 1-yard run to the 41-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Miners. He's going to be brought down by Mills. And it's going to go 8:54 to play. All right, we're going to give the ball to Williams on a 3rd and 2. Williams going to get the call. He's going to run a sweep to the right, 34. 34 to the right is going to be a 1. E2 is going to be a white box, a 1-yard run. He is going to be stopped short. They're going to hold him to a 1-yard run. Oh, nice defensive play. Griffin and Iamini. And that's going to be 8:14 to play in the 2nd quarter. And they got a 4th and 1 on the 42. They're leading 14-7 over the Cowboys. And I'm going to punt. I'm not going to give them the chance to get that ball right there. So here comes Fobel. And he's going to punt down to punt returner number 3, which is Hicks. And they rolled a 34, so go see what a 34 is. 34 is going to be a 40-yard and a fair catch down to the 18-yard line. And it's going to be a fair catch right there. And it's going to be 8:09. Cowboys ball, 1st and 10 on the 18. They're going to go Grady, 25 yards on 19 carries. He's going to run off tackle 2. They got a 14 on a 2. That's to the right. Got a white box minus 1 is 1. D3 is going to be a white box on the defense. He's going to lose 1 yard back to the 17. Going to bring up a 2nd 11. He's brought down by Stone. And we got 7:24 to play in the 2nd quarter. Young's going to pass. He's going to look for who? He's going to look for wide receiver 4. That is Weeks. 35 on a drop back. 35 on a drop back is a brown box. D3 is going to be a red box. That's going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 with 7:15 to play. They're going to pass again. Drop back. He's going to throw. He's going to look for tight end number 2, which is Hansford. 35 on a bomb. On a bootleg, it's going to be a a quarterback run. You got on the defense is a QT. QT on defense overrules the quarterback run. So a 22 is going to be a sack, and a 22 on a sack is a green 14. Young does it. He scrambles for 14 yards, not going down. He takes it from the 17 all the way up to the 31, a 14-yard run. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. He's brought down by Hayes. And that's going to be 6:32 to play in the 2nd quarter. Grady's going to get the call. Here goes Grady. He's going to run an option play. You got a 34 on an option. That's going to be a sprint pass. So we're going to pass it. It's going to go 17 on a sprint pass. That's going to be a green 6. F2 is going to be a green 7 and a green 6. Add them together, 13 yards up to the 44-yard line. A 13-yard pass. 1st down Cowboys. Brought down by Cashin and Brooks. All right, Cowboys get it going here. 5:57, trailing by 7 points. We're going to go Grady now. Grady's going to get the call. He's going to run option. You got a 13 on an option. That's a red 2. Plus 2 is a red 4. That's a minus 4 yards. A1 is going to be another one. That's a minus 5 yards. He loses 5 yards on that option play. Not a good play. Gets tackled by 93 Carter. That's going to be 2nd and 15 with 5:13 to play. Young's going to pass. He's 6 for 11 for 12 yards. He's going to be throwing down to tight end number 1, which is Powell. 33 on a sprint pass. 33 on a sprint is a brown box. A1 is a white box. That's going to be an incomplete pass. And it's going to be 5:03 to play. 3rd and 15 for the Cowboys. Pass. Looking for wide receiver 3, which is Rowell. 27 on a drop back. 17. D1 on the defense. D1 on the defense is a quarterback run. And I believe on the priority list, the quarterback run overrules that 17-yard pass play. So he's going to run 30 on a run. It's going to be a 10 in green. So he gained some good yards, but it's not enough. He scrambles for 10 yards up to the 49. It's going to be 4th and 5 on their own 49-yard line, trailing by 7. That was a good play, too. I'd rather have the 4:20, no, 4:50 to play in the second quarter. 4th and 5. I got to punt. I got to play field position. We're only down by 7. Number 13, Bryant, kicking down to kick returner number 1, which is Johnson. They roll the 35. 35 is going to be another 30-yard kick. That's down to the 21. It's going to be returnable. 17 on the return. It's going to be a green 5 up to the 26-yard line. The Miners take over 1st and 10 on their own 26. He was tackled by M&E, and it's going to be 4:47 to play in the second quarter with the Miners up by 7. Okay, we're going to go Jackson. Jackson's got 12 yards on 6 carries. He's going to hand off. It's going to be an off tackle 2. 35 on a 2. That's to the left. 35 is going to be a green 10. F1 is going to be a white box on the defense. That's a 10-yard run. Nice run. We're going to have to measure for the first down. It's going to be tackled by Henry and Washington. 10-yard run. It's going to go 4:05. The officials stretch their chains. 1 would be short. 2 or 3 would be a first down. It is a 3, and it's going to be a first down, Miners. So it's first down on the official measure. Right there. Official measure. First down. All right, here we go. All right, okay, let's give it to Crid now. Crid's going to get the carry. He's going to run an off tackle play. That's a 2. 34 on a 2. It's going to be a green 11. There's another nice run. C4. It's going to be a red 2 and a green 11. That's a 9-yard run up to the 45-yard line of the Miners. That's a nice run, 9 yards. Tackled by Carter and Valerie. And it's going to be 3:24 to play. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. We're going to go with Williams on a 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff to Williams. It's going to be an off tackle play. 17, that's going to be a 2. 17 on 2, it's going to be a green 13. E3 is going to be red 3 and a green 13. That's a 10-yard run down to the 46-yard line of the Cowboys. 3 big runs in a row by the Miners. He's going to be brought down by Thomas and Hicks, and they're going to take it down to 2:47 to play in the second quarter, and we're going to give it back to Jackson. Jackson's going to get the call again on 1st and 10. Cowboys 46 are going to run a sweep, a 3 to the right. 39 is going to be a red 5. That's going to hurt. A2 on the defense is going to be a white box. A red 5 is losing 5 yards back to their own 49-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. He's brought down by Calipio, and it's going to be 2:09 to play in the second quarter. And we're going to put it up in the air. He's 2 for 4. That is Pog. He's 2 for 4 for 15 yards. Hasn't thrown very much. You got wide receiver 3, which is Porter's. 13 on a short pass. 13 on a screen. It's going to be green 8. A1 is going to be a red 5 and a green 8. That's going to be a 3-yard pass play. And it's going to run into the 2-minute out of bounds. He's going to be tackled by right end 79 Kalanina. And that's 1:53 to play in the second quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Miners on the Cowboys 48-yard line. They're going to pass. They're going to look for wide receiver 3, which is Potters. 24 on a bootleg. 24 is going to be an offensive flag. It's going to favor the Cowboys there. 34 on a bootleg is going to be a brown box. A1 is going to be a white box. Incomplete. So let's say it's the penalty. The penalty is a legal motion. Or no, it's a shift. Illegal shift. We're going to decline that and make them punt. So penalty, decline, Miners, illegal shift, and we're going to make them punt on 4th and 12. So the Miners in punting on their own 48-yard on the Cowboys 48. You've got full belly punting down to punt returner number 1, which is Valerie. They roll the 34 with the 34 on the Miners punt. 34 is going to go 40 yards and a fair catch right down to the 8-yard line. Fair catch on the 8. So with 141, we have a fair catch. First down and 10. Pass. Don't want to get sacked here. Don't want to get sacked. They're going to pass down to wide receiver 1, which is Williams. 33 on a, what's he throwing? 33 on a bootleg. That's a brown box. F2 is a QT, what we didn't want. And they get a QT. 38. 38 is going to be sacked for 9 yards. He's on the 8, and he's going to be sacked in the end zone. Exactly what I told him not to do. He hung onto the ball. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. Yep, he's going to be sacked in the end zone. Who makes the tackle? Free safety going to be, oh, wow, that's not play. Hartsey and who? Brooks. Hartsey and Brooks brings them down, and now they go up at 138. The safety's going to put him up 16-7. What a play by Young. Terrible play by Young. Told him not to get sacked. Here comes Bryant. We're going to add 15 yards to the punt. You got a 33. 33 is going to be a 31 plus 15, 46 and a fair catch. 10, 20, 30, 46, fair catch at the 34-yard line. That takes you down to 133. Miners ball, 1st and 10. They're going to pass. And here it goes down. Pog's going to throw down to wide receiver 1, which is Worthing. You've got a what? 33 on a sprint. 33 on a sprint is going to be a brown box. F2 on the defense is going to be a white box, so it's going to fall incomplete. And it's going to be 123. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10 for the Miners. They're going to pass. You're going to throw it down to tight end number 1, which is Carl. 35 on that is going to be an interception on the drop back. E1 is going to be a brown box. Interception overrules the brown box. And that's going to be intercepted, huh? Yep. That's going to be 31 yards downfield because it was a T1. 10, 20, 30. 35-yard line intercepted by free safety 43 Washington. Washington's return is going to be 26. You go up to 26. It's going to be a 45-yard return. Oh, nice return. 10, 20, 30, all the way down to the Miners' 20-yard line. First down and 10 on the 20, brought down by Jackson. And they got 3 timeouts and 1:16 to play in the first half. And we're going to pass with Rung. Let's see if we can get a touchdown here or a field goal. Going to look for wide receiver 2. That is Tillman. 22 on a sideline. 22 on a drop back. It's going to be 22 and 22. D2 is a white box. You've got 22 on a drop back in green. A white box. That's 20. It's going to be 1 play and a touchdown. At 1:02, the Cowboys score a touchdown. After that interception, and they're a kick away. Okay, it's going to be Surdoki. He kicks the ball. Suroki, and it's going to be a 31. 31 is a green box, and that kick is good. And just like that, you got the Virgin Valley Miners 16 and the Chaparral Cowboys 14 with 1:02 to play in the second quarter. They're going to kick it away. That was his first interception of the game. He's kicking it down to kick returner number 2, which is Campbell. 33 on the roll is a 50. It's going to come down on the 10-yard line, and Campbell's going to return it. He's going to run a 35 on that return. 35 on the kickoff return is going to be 22 yards up to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Miners on the 32. Brought down by Mills and Cooper. And we're under a minute to go. Miners have all 3 timeouts. The Cowboys have all 3 timeouts. Here's a pass. It's going to be Pog, who is 2-3 for 8 for 18 yards. He's looking for tight end number 1, which is Harold. 37 on a drop back. 37 on a drop back, and that's going to be a brown box. F1 is going to be a QT. They got a sack coming. Can they get him down? 31. He's going to be sacked for 3 yards. Log gets sacked for 3 yards. Do they call timeout? Nope. They're going to hurry up. No timeout. He was sacked by, sacked by Griffin and Imanidi. And that's going to go 41-31. No timeout by either team. Pass. And it's going to be a pass down to wide receiver 3, which is Quarters. 38 on drop back. That's 22. That's a good pass. F5. F5 on the defense is a T1 interception. Overrules the green box. Cowboys intercept the ball down the field. T1. What's a T1? That's going to be a 33. So you got 10, 20 intercepted on the Cowboys 38-yard line. The second intercepted in less than a minute. And who intercepted? Right corner is going to be 23 Henry. And the return, let's see if it's a good return. 37, it's going to be a 20-yard return. It will be returned to the 42-yard line of the Miners. They have all 3 timeouts. He was brought down by Pebbles and Harrison, and they have 27 seconds to go, and all 3 timeouts. Can they get within field goal range? A 16-14 game. And the Miners are 4-4 this season, and the Cowboys are 2-6, and the Miners are at home. Pass. Young's going to pass. He's going to look back. He's going to look for tight end number 1, which is Powell. You got a 32 on a short pass. That's going to be 9 minus 2 is 1. That's 9 minus 2 is going to be 7. A1 on the defense, going to be a red 5 and a green 7. 2-yard pass play. Timeout, Cowboys. 2-yard pass play didn't help much. That's going to be Debin and Austin bring him down. Timeout, Cowboys. That's their first timeout of the second half. Could be their second. I think it might be their second. First charge, time out of the half. All right, first timeout with 2nd and 8. They're going to go Young again. 8 for 14 for 26 yards, looking for wide receiver 1, and that is Williams. You got a 26 on bootleg, and that's going to be 9 minus 2 is 7. E2 on the defense. E2 on the defense is going to be a brown box. It's going to be broken up. And it's going to take it down to 6 seconds to go. It's broken up by the defense. I didn't put the defense breakups in there. And that's going to be broke up by left corner, 24 Bird. So 6 seconds to go. 40. I would have to have a 57-yard field goal, which I do not have. Oh, wow, I do have. And 40 I do not have. So we're going to go Hail Mary. He's throwing for the end zone. Here we go. The throw for the end zone is going to be, it's going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Throwing to Williams, the wide receiver, incomplete. And the first half comes to an end with the Chaparral Cowboys 14, the Virgin Valley Miners 16. In a wild game here, we have the Cowboys 75 yards on 37 plays, the Miners 48 yards on 24 plays, and we have 30 points on the board, and we've only had about 120 yards of offense. Thank you for watching Nevada College Athletic Football Bowl Bound Season 5. And we'll hope this is part 1 of part 2. Hope you come back for part 2.